pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the capels are abroad, and if we meet them, we shall not escape a brawl. For now these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of these fellows that when he enters the confines of a tavern, claps me his sword upon the table and says, God, send me no need of thee. And by the operation of his second cup, draws him on the draw, when indeed there is no need to do.
Am I like such a fellow?
Come, come. Thou art as hot as a jack in thy mood as any in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody as soon moody to be moved.
And what too?
Nay, and if there were two, we should have none shortly, for one would kill the other. Thou. Why, thou would quarrel with the man if he had a hair more or a hair less on his beard than thou hast. Thou would quarrel with the man for cracking nuts, having no other reason but because thou hast hazel eyes. What eye but such an eye would spy out such a quarrel? Thy head is full of quarrels as an egg is full of meat, and yet thy head hath been beaten as addle as an egg for quarrelling. And yet thou would tutor me from quarrelling.
And I was apt to quarrel as thou art. Any man should have the fee simple of my life for an hour and a quarter.
Oh, the fee simple. Oh, simple.
Oh, by my head, here come the Capulets.
And by my heel, I care not.
Follow me close, for I will speak to them. Gentlemen, good day. A word with one of you?
And but one word with one of us, couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
You shall find me apt enough to that, sir. And you will give me an occasion?
Ooh. Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consorts with Romeo.
Consort? What? Does thou make us minstrels? Now here to make minstrels of us, look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick. Here's that shall make you dance. Zoons consort.
We talk here in the public haunts of men, either withdrawn to some private place, and reason calmly of your grievance, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes are made to look and let them gaze.
Yeah.
I will not budge for no man's pleasure.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man.
But I'll be hanged, sir, if he were your livery. Marry, go before to a field, he'll be your follower. Your worship in that sense may call him your man.
Romeo! The love I have for thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain!
Tybalt, the reason I have to love thee that much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villain am I none, therefore farewell. I see thou knowest me not.
Boy! This will not excuse the injuries that thou hast done me. Therefore turn and draw!
I do protest. I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise, that thou should know the reason of my love. So good Capulet, whose name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Calm, dishonourable, vile submission. Else the carter carries it away. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
A good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives, that I mean to make bold withal, and you shall use me hereafter, to drive eat the rest of the 8. Will you pluck your sword from its pilcher by the ears? Make haste, lest mind be about your ears ere it be out.
I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, put thy rapier up.
Come, sir. Your passado.
Across, Antonio, beat their weapons down. Gentlemen, for shame, forbear this outrage. Tybalt, Mercutio, the prince expressly has forbidden battling in Verona streets. Hold, Tybalt, good Mercutio.
God. Oh, plague on both sides. I'm spent. What has he gone and had nothing?
What, art thou hurt?
Aye, a scratch. Oh, Mary, 'tis enough. Where's my page? Go, Phil, and fetch a surgeon.
Courage, man, the hurt will not be much.
No, 'tis not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church door, but 'tis enough. Oh, 'twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I am peppered. I warned for this world. Zoons, huh? A dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat to scratch a man to death. A braggart, a rogue, a villain that fights by the book of arithmetic. Why the devil came you between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Don't mean to some houseman bully or I shall faint. A plague on both your houses. They have made worms meat of me. I have it. Soundly too. Your houses.
This gentleman, the prince's near ally, my very friend, hath got his mortal hurt in my behalf. My reputation stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, that an hour hath been my kinsman. Sweet Juliet, thy beauty hath made me effeminate, and in my temper softened valor's steel.
Romeo? Romeo, brave Mercutio's dead. That gallant spirit hath aspired the clouds that too untimely here did scorn the earth.
This day's black fate on others doth depend. This but begins the woe others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
Alive in triumph, and Mercutio slain. Away to heaven respective lenity, and fire-eyed fury be my conduct now. Now, Tybalt, take that villain back again that they thou gavest me. For Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, waiting for thine to keep him company. Either thou or I or both must go with him. Thou wretched boy that is consorting here shall with him hence. This shall determine that.
Romeo, away, be gone. The citizens are up and Tybalt slain. Stand not amazed! The prince will do thee death if thou art taken. Hence be gone away!
You fortune's fool.
Why dost thou stay?
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
O most noble prince, I can discover all the unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. There lies the man, slain by young Romeo, who slew thy kinsman, good Mercutio.
Tybalt! My cousin! Oh, my brother's child! Prince, is thou our too for blood of our shed blood of Montague?
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt here slain, whom Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo, who spoke in fair, bade him bethink how nice this quarrel was, and urged him with all your high displeasure. All this uttered with gentle breath, calm look, knees humbly bowed, could not take truce with the unruly spleen of Tybalt, deaf to peace, but that he tilts with piercing steel at bold Mercutio's breast, who all as hot turns deadly point to point, and with a martial scorn with one arm beats cold death aside, and with the other sends it back to Tybalt, whose dexterity retorts it. Romeo, he cries aloud, hold friends, friends part, and swifter than his tongue his agile arm beats down their fatal points, and twixt them he rushes. Underneath whose arm a blow from Tybalt hits the life of stout Mercutio, and so Tybalt fled. But by and by comes back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge, and to it they go like lightning. For ere I could draw to part them was stout Tybalt slain, and as he fell did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
He is kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false, he speaks not true. Some 20 of them fought here in this black strife, and of those 20 could but kill one life. I beg for justice which thou, prince, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him. He slew Mercutio, who now the price of his dear blood doth owe.
Not Romeo, prince, he was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes but what the law should end, the life of Tybalt.
And for that offence, immediately we do exile him hence. I have an interest in your hate's proceeding. My blood for your rude brawls doth lie a-bleeding. But I'll immerse you with so strong a fine, that you shall all repent the loss of mine.
My prince.
I will be deaf to pleading and excuses. Nor tears, nor prayers shall purchase out abuses, therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste, else when he is found, that hour is his last. Bear hence this body, and attend our will. Mercy but murders, pardoning those that kill.